Greetings, citizens of Earth. I have come down from the spaces above. I am here to rule. Take me to your leader.
Oh, okay, that's terrible. That joke is not as good as I hoped. Oh gosh. You can't breathe when you're not plugged into oxygen. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy Space MC. Woo! Alright, we're back down to Earth. Back to life, back to reality. Peeps! We're continuing on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. We're continuing on with the Pharrell Williams Over the Moon build. Couldn't remember the name of the set. It's the Pharrell Williams set. That's all you need to know. What's our dad joke of the day? Yeah, I wanted to tell you a joke about construction, but I'm still working on it. Ah! Alright, peeps. Let's get all this out of the way. Let's go ahead, sort out bag number 5. It's a good day. I can't always remember what all I share on here. I'm definitely an oversharer. Sharer. It's a difficult word to say. English is hard, peeps. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, recently was in a accident, not her fault, and her car was totaled, and so we had to go out and get her. We had to go find her a new vehicle so that she can continue to go to school and work and do all the grown-up things that she's trying to do. And we found her vehicle, and that was a lot of fun back and forth and taken care of. But this morning, well, we had to get a loan. That was part of it. There was a bunch of stuff that went into it. But anyways, I took her this morning to the old tax office here in Florida. They don't have individual DMVs, or at least not in our county. We have tax offices. Anyways, took her to the tax office this morning, and we went ahead and registered the new vehicle, the new used vehicle. It ain't new, but you guys get the point. And she is now the proud owner of her very first vehicle. Now, it's not her first vehicle, as in she's had 2 other vehicles, but they were all in my name. And this time the vehicle is in her name, and she owns it. And she owns the loan, and she's doing grown-up things. So I guess I say all that to say I'm proud of her. You know, we helped her out, but it's good to see your children growing into their own. So, anywho, while she's growing up, I'm growing down. So, still take care of my business, peeps. Bills get paid first thing on the 1st of every month. Thing is taken care of. And allows me to buy more Lego. Alright, peeps. We're all sorted out. Let's start knocking this section out. I'm excited. I'm so happy. And I'm feeling really good, peeps. Ooh, okay. I don't know why some of these heads are double-sided and some of them aren't. I wonder if they're the same in every set. I wonder if they just randomly dump heads into bags and go, alright, here's what you get. Like that one's not double-sided. Some are double-sided, some are not. Interesting. Don't know how this came about, but I like it nonetheless. The only thing that I'm going to say about this little head rack thing, as cool as I think it is, there's nothing. I don't have the other camera pulled up yet. There's nothing locking them into the top. Now, granted, nothing really needs to, but it doesn't take much to bump this and knock a whole row of heads out. 8 heads in a duffel bag. Who remembers that movie? Boy, am I old. All right, peeps. Let's just keep this ball rolling. Let's just build. Oh, that was not a good one. I gotta do better than that. Let's keep this shuttle blasting off. And let's just build. By the way, I meant to say this earlier, but it kind of slipped my brain because, you know, ramble. But I think one of the other things that I think is so neat about this set is not just that it's like different, you know, in its style and its theme. You know, I know it's like space, but not really. Most of the Lego space themes are, well, I don't want to say that because I'm not an expert in Lego space at all, but from what I've seen, put it like that, a lot of the Lego space themes are meant to be more on the realistic side of things, where this is a little more, you know, cartoony, if you will. Anyways, I'm rambling so much. My point is, I just think it's so cool the way Lego partnered with Pharrell. Because, you know, again, I'm not going to get into a bunch of political stuff or controversial stuff, but I do feel like there's a general negativity in music right now. And I can't even think of a single, like, non-positive song Pharrell has ever done. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me, but I feel like he's always just put out super positive music. And I like that. I like people using their platform for good, for positive stuff. It's cool to see him not only doing something that's way out of the box of what most artists are going to do. You're not going to see too many artists teaming up with Lego. But then on top of it, you know, it's doing something positive for the world. So I feel. Anyhow, not forever. Oh, this guy's got headphones or something in his ear. I don't know if that's headphones or if that's a hearing aid. I don't know. He's only got one, so I'm thinking, and I guess you could just be needing hearing aids in one side, but that's different. It's a very different kind of plug. I don't think I've ever seen this style before. It's already on. It's not like that'll help. That's the wrong button. It won't focus on anything. Anyways, it's got a different different end on it than I'm used to seeing. Kind of neat. Curious to see how that plays into this. Got like a little peace symbol inside. Wonder if that was made for this set, or if this is a plug type that's already existed and I've just never seen it. Kind of cool. Looking great. Last bag, Pete. Last bag. They even included a face in here. Somebody who has... You can see the third one down. Unfortunately, the focus is murdering me today. But the third one down is clearly somebody with vitiligo. That's awesome. Like, that's a condition that many people deal with, and doesn't make them less of a human being, and they're included in this beautiful rack of beautiful Lego minifig heads. I will say, I was thinking about this. This kind of reminds me... Now, I'm not that old. Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old. But I know what it is. Kind of reminds me of an abacus. But it's an abacus of heads. But also I was thinking, this must be, you know, this is a whole thing of flying off into space, and you got to take all your people. You got to colonize wherever you go. And this must be the future. We're just taking heads with us. Gotta seed the planet with heads. Alright, peeps. Let's finish up this build. All right, peeps, we are done. This is so awesome. First, we'll give you guys a quick look at the... Struggling with this focus today. Try it on this book. Maybe this way. Good look at the entire rack, minifig heads. It is just not wanting to focus today. Of course that would happen. That kind of proves my argument from earlier, though, that these heads really kind of should be a little better secured. Almost like they should have done the top portion last and had it lock into the heads. You know, it's all good. No real damage. Alright, let's try this one more time. I cannot figure out the focus. I don't have a cleaning rag either. I was going to try to wipe the lens and see if maybe that helps. Not understanding my lack of focus. If I could... There we go. Manual focus work. And look at that great rack. Minifig heads. Got Pharrell and the other person who I'm not sure who that is, but man, they look awesome. Alright. See, there you go again. Barely touched it and knocked those heads out. Boom. Alright, and then the actual shuttle, which we've looked at a couple times now. It does clip in there. It doesn't just sit on there. Like, you could just sit it on there, but it does. Yeah, you can hear it. And so that we already covered. Looks great inside the cockpit. Everything's printed. No stickers. Love it. And this just amazing plume colors. Got all the smoke rumbling out at the bottom. All the cool little techniques, the different ways and shapes. The smoke isn't all the same size and shape. There's bunches of little bumps and dots, and some of these actually, like these ones, move around. They just did an awesome job of designing this. Really, really, really impressed. So cool. So cool. The only thing I'll say, it's not a huge deal, but at the base they have some technique going on, and there's just a little bit of wiggle room here. It's not terrible, and obviously it's technique, so it's pretty strong, but I would have personally liked to have seen just a little bit of extra something in there to keep this from wiggling. Just my thoughts. Bam! Blast off, peeps! What do y'all think? I mean, look how tall this is even taller than the Pac-Man. Remember the Pac-Man just came up to like the bottom of my mouth. This thing is all the way up. You can see it. It's so tall. But the nice part is you can display this separately. They don't take up as much space if you want. You know, just want to put this off the side. It would definitely take away from this amazing build though if you didn't put this on display, I feel like. But it's up to you. Very, very fun build. It says I took 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 9 seconds. 430 steps, average of 18 seconds per step. Stacking all the bricks would reach 20.2 meters. I like those little things they give you with the, and they don't do it, that's a new thing, because I just did a 3D build the other day and it didn't have that in there, so it's kind of neat thing they've added into the build. Very fun build, guys. What do you think? Are you picking this one up? I love it. I love it. It's better than I imagined. I got excited about it. I don't even remember why, but I saw it on something like, oh, you know, I really do. Actually, you know, I think it was another one of those where I saw it in the Lego store and that's what really got me pumped. And I was like, all right, yep, I want to pick this set up. Until then, I really just was kind of like, that's the cool part about Lego stores. You can see things built. A lot of the ones that you're not really sure about. Now, some of them, you don't need to see them built to know that it's cool, but some of these like niche builds, like, I don't know how many people are picking this up, but clearly enough that Lego decided to make it a whole set. Like they didn't just come up with this out of the blue. I'm sure they tested it on some crowds. I imagine Lego does that, like movies do. They test it out on crowds and see what people think. Anyways, I like it. That's all that matters. I love these little space helmets with the gold visors. I'm still confused why Pharrell looks upset. His face is not too happy. And he even has a song called Happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Put his roof back on. Peeps, this has been fun. I don't know. I'm thinking, do I want to do a full review on this? I'll think about it. It's lunchtime. Let me go put some food in my belly and I'll think about it if I want to come back and record a full review with the full stupplers. I mean, I might. I'll think about it. If you don't see a review, you know I chose not to. Peeps, has been great. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like the video, subscribe, share the video, comment down below, tell me what you think. What do you want to see next? Actually, I might do a poll. I haven't done a poll recently. I think I might throw up a poll and see what I want to build next. And, you know, I got so many different ways I could go. There's always Star Wars. I definitely still have that Technic McLaren over there that I need to build. I have a series of stuff I want to do. But I don't have every single one in the series. There's one more that I'm trying to get my hands on, and I think it's retired. I think that's why I haven't been able to find it yet. There's one more in this series that I want to get before I build them. It's a pretty neat series. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Hope you guys had fun. I probably said that already. You know, repetition and crazy. And that's it, peeps. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then. Blast off. Holla! Maybe your mom.